Okay, it's 2025 and we have a new trail boss, Harry Struble, at the Michigan Trail Riders Shore to Shore ride. And I wanted to take a little time to talk with him and to introduce Harry to other people on the internet. And Harry has been able to create a new atmosphere in the camp. People are excited about going to camp meetings because he provides interesting information as well as important information for the next day's ride. I'm wondering about your background, your history. I understand you did some roping and that kind of thing.
Yes, when I was a young man, I did some calf roping. Wasn't very good at it. And got into team roping, wasn't very good at that. But I enjoyed it, and about 2005, my shoulder was hurting me every day, after I practiced roping. So doctor says, well, you could get a shoulder replacement or you could quit team roping. So I quit team roping. I wasn't very good at it anyway, so I give it up.
I heard that your wife was a healer for you. You were a header?
I was the header, she was the healer.
Okay.
She was probably a better healer than I was a header.
Okay.
Because she won some money roping with other people, but her and I together never won any money.
Really?
Never did.
Okay. So what did you transition to? Did you go to other kinds of competitions, or?
Well, we tried reining cow horse for a while. My wife and daughter showed AQHA when my daughter was young. She was in the youth classes. My wife showed Arabians when she was young.
Okay.
I got into showing reining cow horses just a little bit. And until I got hurt practicing one time, and I gave that up. But I've all the way through I've been trail riding, you know. So that's my first love for horses.
Yesterday I heard that you had to go out and clear a trail with a chainsaw or something.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
Well, we have a couple of girls who leave real early in the morning riding out on their horse. They have somebody moving their rig for them. And they've hired somebody to move their rig for them. So it's always at the next camp when they get there. They don't have to do it themselves and ride back on the bus like everybody else. So they've been riding out pretty early, and they called me a little after 4 o'clock in the morning that they come to a spot on the trail 3 miles out from camp that's completely blocked right at the beginning of a bridge through a swamp. About a 50-foot bridge. There was no other way around. So they were trying to get around it at that time, try to find a way to get around it. And they suggested somebody come out with a chainsaw. Well, I have a chainsaw, so I wasn't exactly sure where they were talking about. So I called the board member who was assigned to this section of trail. I told her what they told me. She told me just where she thought it would be. I drove my car to the closest point where I thought that was. I had to walk in with my chainsaw about a mile into a single track. And sure enough, right where she said it would be, that's where it was. Just as I started up my chainsaw, it started pouring rain. I mean, we had a downpour. And I got drenched. But it was warm, so it wasn't that bad. Got the trail cleared before anybody else got there. So I was still able to follow the convoy to the next camp by 7 o'clock in the morning. I had to change my clothes. And then later in the day, I got soaked again. I had to change my clothes twice. I didn't think, because I'm not riding, that I would get soaked, but things happen.
Okay. So you're putting in a lot of hours even when you're starting at 4 in the morning. And
yeah, well, and then a lot of times in the rest of the morning where everybody's riding, I'm just sitting around, so it's not, once we get moved over to the new camp and I get the well working, I have a couple hours downtime, usually.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I think the reason people like you is because they know they can count on you. And when you need to do something, it gets done. When you need to make a decision, you make the decision, and we go on. And that's the mark of a good administrator. And we really appreciate you doing this.
Well, thank you. It's very kind of you to say that. I feel like I've made some mistakes every day, but this is my first year. There's always something I forget to say every day.
Yeah.
Now that we've been starting on this ride, wasn't started by me, but a couple of the newbies started a thing with, if they find something on a trail, they make the person do a little song or dance to get their item back.
Uh-huh.
And I've lost something a couple of days ago. I'm afraid to say anything because I can't sing. I know they're going to make me sing and rub it into me a little bit. So I've been hesitant to say anything.
Okay.
But we've been having fun with that at the meetings every night.
Uh-huh.
I try to mention something about the history of the trail riders, and people seem to be interested in that.
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it, I'll say that.
I've been riding this trail with this group for 53 years now. So,
Yeah. Well,
52 years. I guess this would be the 53rd year.
it shows. And thank you so much for your experience and your wonderful job that you're doing. We're happy with you, and we hope you stay on for years to come.
Well, I feel like I haven't tried to ride across for a trophy for a few years now. I still like to ride a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But, I thought I'd try it for 1 year and see how it goes before I make a decision.
Okay.
But if they have somebody better qualified, by that I mean somebody a little younger with more energy.
Uh-huh.
And I could help them with knowledge of the trail and stuff. But if they got somebody that wants this job, I'd be more than happy to step down.
Well, maybe an assistant would be a
Well, I have a good assistant. My wife is with me,
yeah, I know
and
it.
I couldn't do this without her.
Yeah.
And our secretary and our treasurer is with us at most camps. She helps me a lot with the bookwork and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
so I have lots of help. I'm not complaining about that.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of that to this job, keeping everybody straight.
Right.
But
Well, you haven't been complaining at all, so.
I haven't been complaining too much because they, that I don't want them to think that I don't appreciate them helping me.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the help.
Yeah.
My wife is a great assistant. She keeps me organized,
Okay.
and I couldn't do it without her.
Well, thank you for your good work, Harry.
Okay, thank you.